In a world where magic is the breath of every soul, a mother left him at a church, an empty place alone. No name, no power, no four-leaf clover to hold, just a broken promise and the silence of the cold. Grew up in Hage, the kingdom's forgotten land, orphaned by the altar with a dream no one could understand. You know by your side a prodigy, your wind and light, while Asta had no magic, only muscle and his fight. Every single morning was the mountains in the climb, while the others cast the spells he trained every time. No mana in his veins but iron in his bones. They laughed and called him nothing, he just sharpened what he owned. The nobles and the elite all turned their heads away, told him that a peasant had no right to even pray. For a throne he couldn't touch, for a crown he'd never wear. But the boy from Hage just trained because he didn't care. And the day came, the grimoire ceremony. Everyone received their book, their destiny, their glory. He stood alone, the room went still, not one page turned his way. Every eye upon him and not one had stared. No magic in his veins, but he still fought through. The five-leaf clover rose from nothing, black and new. Where they saw only darkness, he found his own voice. Anti-magic is his thunder, he never had a choice. Never give up his magic, his will, his war. The boy without a power broke every open door. Asta, Asta, the name that shook the ground in the Clover kingdom, where nobody thought he'd be found. He joined the squad that no one else would claim. The Black Bulls wrecked his broken dragon through their shame. But there he found his family, found the place he belonged. Got me in his face, screaming, push a little more, grow strong. Black blaze that cleaves through every spell and hex, the only warrior standing with no magic to protect himself. And yet he stood before the armies of the night and rewrote what it means to be a knight. The truth he never knew came crashing down in time. The devil's seals was built from the same bloodline, the same grimoire his mother Regina left behind before she died for love, before he ever opened his eyes. The devil in his fist, the mother in his soul, Lucifer above him, darkness taking hold. The fifth leap isn't fortune, it's the devil's final call. But Asta called him brother and refused to let him fall. No magic in his veins, but he still fought through. The five-leaf clover rose from nothing, black and new. Where they saw only darkness, he found his own voice. Anti-magic is his thunder, he never had a choice. Never give up his magic, his will, his war. The boy without a power broke every open door. Asta, Asta, the name that shook the ground in the Clover kingdom, where nobody thought he'd be found. The world declared him worthless from the start. The nobles drew their lines and left no room inside his heart. But there is a cry that echoes past the noise, the cry of those who carry everything and still find voice. Leave a reach from the abyss and ask for nothing more than a partner, not a master, equal to the core. His mother loved him in silence from a doorstep far away, left him one last gift she had, the only price she'd pay. A black grimoire, a fifth leaf, a curse they called the mark, that in his hands became the light that split the dark. And standing before Lucifer beneath the shattered sky, he raised the black sword high and let the whole world hear his cry. I'll never give up. The church door in old Hage still stands in the wind, where a mother left her child and walked away in sin. He never knew her name, but he lived every word she never said. No, never surrender, even when the world leaves you for dead. And the black clover blooms when nobody dared to sow, because Asta wasn't born with magic, he made it so.